Roy, I really do love you, in my own way.
Well, it's locked. If she was here, she's gone now.
Right, we'll have to go and look at home farm then.
Oh, well, you can if you like. I've got a shop to run. I've spent too much of my life chasing after Kelly.
Mum!
What now? She's been writing a lot of letters.
None to us, though.
Open it.
What's for Donna?
Might tell us where she's gone.
Dear Donna, I'm sorry I had to leave you and that I couldn't say goodbye properly. I hope you understand why and that you never make the same mistakes I have. Please look after Dad's grave for me, as I know no one else will. All my love, Kelly.
Roy, I really do love you in my own way. That's why I can't live with what I've done to you. So, by the time you hear this, I'll be dead.
Kelly!
Kelly! Kelly!
Shouldn't be long now. 10 minutes or so, I'll have a run in, sweet as a nut.
Roy, just leave the car. We've got some bad news.
What's happened? It's Kelly, innit? She's had an accident.
Not exactly, no.
She's taken an overdose.
You wouldn't do that.
I'm afraid it's true, Roy. Scott just phoned.
Right, it don't make sense. Why would she take her own life?
Look, we don't know any more than you do. They found her in the pavilion. It was lucky they did. Well, no one's using the place, Roy. It could have been days before they looked there.
She's still alive, then.
Yeah, just.
Can't die. She can't die.
Go on, Zach. Move it as fast as you can.
Not long now, love.
Come on!
Get out! I've got you
Look,
this
Andy.
time. It's got to be reckless driving, and I've got enough witnesses.
Kelly has taken an overdose. We are trying to get her to the hospital.
Well, what are you waiting for? Follow me. She's in good hands now.
Ah, certainly moved quick enough.
I radioed ahead so the crash team were ready and waiting.
Well, thanks for your help. And you, Zach.
Oh, that's okay. Just hope she pulls through.
I'm sorry I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
It's okay, love. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, you more than most. So you better just hope I'm not there to see the next one. Because your card's still marked.
Where is she? With the doctors.
We've been waiting for news since we got here.
I think we should leave them to it, Chris.
I want to stay. I want to know what happens to her.
Maybe. But I think the family needs some breathing space. They've got things to talk about.
Chris said you found her in Pavilion, but what I don't understand is how did you know?
We were lucky Sis saw her heading that way.
No, I mean, how did you know how to start looking? How did you know she was trying to kill herself?
We didn't. We thought she was running away.
We don't know any more than you do, Roy, so we've all just got to wait for a doctor to come and talk to us.
I can't just stand around when I know my wife could be dying. I am Roy Glover. My wife's just been brought in. She's taken an overdose. I've got to see her.
Well, it seems like she took your advice. She obviously intended to leave Roy one way or another.
I never meant anything like this to happen. I care about Kelly. I just wanted her to be happy.
But not with her husband.
I don't need you as my conscience, Zoe. Okay, I handled things badly. I just hope nothing I said pushed her over the edge. Either way, you can forget your lecture. I feel guilty enough already.
Glad to hear it. You've got a lot more than that to feel guilty about.
Mr. Glover,
I wish her.
I'm afraid her condition's still extremely critical. But we can let you have a few minutes with her. Just her husband at the moment. I'm sorry.
Sounds bad.
Is she going to be all right?
I really can't answer that question yet, Mr. Glover. She's still critical. We've pumped her stomach, but we're just going to have to wait to see how she responds. I'm afraid she's already lost the baby.
What?
I know this must come as a blow for you, but if she comes through this, you're both very young. There's still plenty of time to start a family. Please don't expect too much. She's still unconscious. She won't know you're there. But I thought it might help you to spend a few minutes with her.
Thank you.
Come on.
Just what's happening. I don't know why you did it. Why you didn't tell me about a baby. Whatever it is, whatever's gone wrong, we can work it out. You can't die. You can't leave me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Glover, you'll have to leave. Come on. Defibrillate. Charging 200.
Charged.
Stand back. Shock. Pulse.
No pulse.
Charging 200.
Charged.
Stand back. Shock. Pulse. Charging 360. Stand back. Shock. Pulse.
No pulse.
How are you feeling?
Worried? About you? I'm up first. What are you going to say in there?
Maybe it's time the truth was heard.
The truth? Which bit?
You do whatever you think's right, Zoe.
Will you stay out of this? For God's sake, Zoe, can we just go through our story? Just once, please.
Court is now in session.
Too late. I've got to go in.
I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
And you are Mr. Christopher Tate of Home Farm, Emmerdale?
Yes.
And it's true that you were kidnapped by the deceased?
Yes.
I appreciate you've been through a great ordeal. For the purposes of this inquest, we shall be confining ourselves to the circumstances surrounding Mr. Hammond's death, the events of Thursday, the 11th of November, 1999.
I understand.
In your own time, can you tell us how the shooting occurred?
How my sister shot Liam?
Yes.
Well, there was nothing she could do but shoot. He was going to kill us.
I call Miss Zoe Tate to the witness box.
No, thank you. I'd like to affirm.
Please read aloud the words on the card.
I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Miss Tate, please continue.
I pretended to pick a fight with my brother. I thought it might distract Liam, give me a chance to grab the gun. I ranted on at Chris about getting us into this mess, told him a few home truths about himself. It really seemed to confuse him. I mean, he just said that he was going to kill us, and there I was having a row with my brother.
And you were under no doubt that he meant what he said?
No doubt whatsoever.
But please go on.
My distraction worked. Liam lost concentration, and I saw my moment and grabbed the gun from his hand.
And what happened next?
I killed him. Sorry, could I have a drink of water? I pointed the gun at Liam. I shouted at him to back off. He came towards me. I shouted again. He just kept coming. And then I heard the gun go off. And that's when I realized I shot him.
And there's no doubt you were in fear for your life?
What do you think? I'm sorry. I don't think you realize how difficult this is for me. I don't know if Liam Hammond has any family here today. But I'm sorry, but I hate that man for what he's done to my family. He kidnapped my brother. He's ruined my life. Accidental it might have been, but I have to have his death on my conscience for the rest of my days.
Thank you, Miss Tate. You may stand down.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to say. Something I want to tell the court about Liam Hammond. I'm sorry he had to die like this.
Thank you, Miss Tate. Now we've heard all of the witnesses, I shall move to my summing up. Foreman of the jury, would you please stand? Have you reached a unanimous verdict?
We have.
Would you please tell the court that decision?
Lawful killing.
Miss John?
Have you? And why wouldn't you see me? How come you seen everyone else first? Mandy, Kathleen, even Scott.
Because it was easier. I always knew talking to you would be the hardest part.
How do you mean?
I thought I'd be dead. I never expected to tell you this face to face.
I don't understand, Carl. What is it you're trying to say?
I've always treated you badly, Roy. Right from the start. Even when we were at school. Don't know why you stuck by me.
Yes, you do. It's 'cause I love you.
Yeah? Well, that was a big mistake. I married you for all the wrong reasons. I was just running away, hiding from the truth.
So you never really loved me at all?
I didn't at the start. If it had gone on like that, it would have been easy. I could have lied to you forever. But the more I started to care about you, the more I realised I couldn't go on cheating. But I couldn't find a way out.
And that's why you tried to kill yourself?
Yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth now. And I know you'll hate me for it, and I don't blame you. But at least you know what it's cost me. I know this is going to be hard for you. That's what they were trying to tell you before we got married. Everything they said about me was true. Scott told you the truth as well.
Oh, no. No. Not that.
I told him it was over when we got married. And I kept my word. For a while. And then things started to go wrong again. You went to prison.
You were in Scotland not when I were inside.
That was the last time. I really did finish it then. So there's no scores for you to settle. He knows it's over.
Is it his baby or mine?
The truth is, I don't know, Roy.
Oh, God.
And that's when I saw I couldn't go on lying. I'd run out of places to hide. So I tried to take the easy way out.
Suicide isn't an answer.
I know that now. I'm leaving the village. I'm going to London.
That's just running away.
No. It's given us both a chance to make a fresh start. You can find someone else. Someone who's worth all you've got to give. Because I never was, Roy. I'm really sorry for everything I've put you through. There's no words that can change it now. All that's left to say is goodbye.
He'd never have made much money from it, you know.
What?
Think you had?
That Diesel had the makings of a nice little scheme, let me tell you.
Well, I couldn't relax. Thinking the police would be round any minute. I don't know how you could.
Let me give you a tip, my love. Don't worry about what might happen. Worry when it does.
It helps if you have a clear conscience.
Or one that you can switch off when it troubles you. Come on, sweetheart. Time to put the cat out.
Who on earth could that be at this time of night?
Right. Now, we've nothing to hide, have we?
Oh, you should know. Well, are you going to wait till they force it?
Let them try. Nellie!
Zachariah Dingle. Armed and dangerous. Oh, I don't half love it when you're riled. Come here and give us a big snug. What?
Scott, you should have told me about Kelly. That must have been awful for you trying to cope on your own.
More than you'll ever know.
Listen, if this relationship's going to work, then you've got to stop playing the macho man.
What do you mean?
Well, denying your feelings and keeping everything bottled up. You know, if you're open with me, I can help you work through your problems.
You really mean that?
Of course I do.
No matter how bad some of these problems may be.
Try me.
And you promise you won't be freaked out?
Scott, you're not going to tell me you're on smack or something, are you?
No. It's worse than that.
No, you're worrying me.
I kept this a secret for so long. But you're right. If you and I are going to have a future together, then I've got to be honest with you. Kelly and I had an affair.
Your own sister?
Stepsister. But not actually blood related.
You slept with her?
You promised not to be freaked out. Look, it was in the past. It was months ago.
How many months ago?
3, 4.
Was the baby Kelly lost? God, was it yours?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't want any secrets between us.
Well, I can't handle this.
Look, it was in the past. Lynn, with a future.
Sorry.
No, Lynn, wait. Give me a chance, eh? Please.
Scott, you need help. As much as Kelly, but I can't give it to you. Not ever.
Lynn. Lynn, wait. Please.
Marlon!
Shouldn't you be on your way to Leeds? You mean that solicitor in half an hour, right?
Never mind about that. We've been taken for a ride.
What about?
It's Graham. We have got him worried.
We have?
He's gone off with Cathy.
You're joking.
I knew we were getting to him and never thought he'd go this far.
So what are we going to do?
Well, we have to find them somehow.
You're right, I've got to see Bernice. Give me 2 minutes.
You said he booked a cottage for the weekend.
Where?
I didn't see.
Did she leave a contact number?
No, why should she? She'll be back in a couple of days. What's it all about anyway?
We need to get in touch with her.
Ah, something happened.
Nothing. Nothing for you to worry about. Thanks.
How many holiday cottages are there in Yorkshire? That's if they're in Yorkshire.
We need to get to Mill Cottage. There might be clues to where they've gone.
Have you got a key?
Call yourself a dingle? Yes! Now, you're looking for a brochure, booking form, any information written on a pad by the phone.
You're not coming in?
No, I'll keep watch out here.
So you can scarp if anyone turns up.
Just get a move on, quick. Ah, Sergeant Reynolds, I'm glad to see you.
You surprised me.
Actually, it's not what you're thinking. I'm trying to get in touch with Graham Clark.
And shouldn't you be at Hot and Comp?
Come on, Harry, we're out of here. Oh, hello.
Right. I want some answers. What's going on?
So there was no reply around the back door either?
No, he must be out.
Of course he's out. He's at work teaching my kids apart from anything else.
No, you don't understand, you see. If he's not in, that means he's gone away with Cathy, and if she's alone with him, then she's in danger.
Not this again. I've told you before about making wild accusations.
The man is a murderer!
Why don't we just door it? Let's leave Sergeant Reynolds to get on with the job.
Hold on a minute, I haven't finished with you yet.
We haven't done it wrong.
I'm warning you. Leave Graham Clark alone or I'll do you for harassment.
Yes, Sergeant. Point taken. Come on. Got the address.
I can see now why you want to leave the village if Marlon and Eric are saying those things about you. So, you go. We can still see each other.
No, you don't understand. You have to come with me.
Why?
I need you. I need someone to love me. That's all I've ever wanted. And every time I think I've found the right person, they let me down.
Poor Rachel didn't let you down.
Yes, she did. I asked her to marry me, just like I'm asking you. I pleaded with her, but she refused. She said she still loved me, but she can't have. She must have been lying to me.
Just a minute, Graham. When did this happen? When did she refuse?
On Burview Crag, of course. I begged her to do as I asked, but she wouldn't. So you see, she can't have loved me.
She did. She thought the world of you.
No! She wanted to leave me, and I couldn't let that happen. But you're not like Rachel, are you? You love me. You really do love me. And you're not going anywhere. You're never going to leave me. You can't.
I know you don't want me to leave you, and I'm not saying we're finished. It's just getting too intense here. I need to go back to the village, do some thinking, and see how I feel in a few days' time. Look at me, Graham. Please look at me. You do love me, don't you?
You know I do.
And I care about you, and we'll talk about going away, but not now, another time.
But you're the only hope I've got. If you're with me, I can change.
I can't take that responsibility, Graham. If you want to change, you have to do that yourself.
But you understand me.
I don't know about that. But if you love me like you say you do, you'll give me the key and let me leave. Let me go back to the village now.
I can't let you go.
Yes, yes you can.
I want to care for you.
I know you do. And you want me to be safe and happy, don't you?
Yes.
Then let me have the key, please.
You don't hate me, do you?
No, I don't hate you. And we'll see each other again, but I need to go. Now.
Do you love me?
I don't know what I feel, Graham. I've told you I need time to think. But you have to let me go. How are you going to stop me? By force? By hurting me?
No.
Then let me have the key. Please, Graham.
You were the one, Kathy. You were the one who could have saved me. You're leaving me for good, aren't you? You don't want to see me anymore.
I'm going back to the village, Graham. We talked about this. We agreed.
You're just like all the others. You say you love me, and when I ask you to prove it, you betray me.
I haven't betrayed you.
I'm disappointed in you, Kathy. We could have been so happy together. Now it's not going to happen, is it?
I'm going home. You can come with me if you like, but I'm going.
Oh, for goodness sake, where are we?
I don't know.
Brilliant.
Straight ahead.
Kathy, I want you to turn around and go back, please. You've gone far enough.
No, Graham. I'll stop and let you out if that's what you want, but I'm going home.
No. I can't let you go back to the village. Now stop the car and turn round. Now, please.
Not far now?
I only hope we get there in time.
What I don't get is, he could have legged it on his own. Why take Kathy with him?
I don't know how his mind works.
You've got to let me go. It's the only way. What's the alternative? You said you wanted to change, so why don't you come back with me?
I can't.
It's for your own good. It makes sense, Graham. You can get some treatment.
What did you say?
You need help.
Are you saying I'm mad?
No, I didn't say that.
Don't lie to me! I'm sick of lies!
I'm sorry.
I've had enough of this. Stop the car.
No!
Stop it!
What are you doing? No! Graham, stop it!
What's going on, Kathy? What's happening?
Don't move. Graham, okay.
I want to know.
Don't, Graham. Keep still, for goodness sake. I'm just gonna have a look. See what I can see. But don't move. Keep absolutely still.
We're going to die, aren't we?
Not if we keep calm. Oh. We're at the edge of a cliff. Any sudden movement, I'm gonna go over.
We're going to die.
Pull yourself together, Graham. You're not helping. We need to get into the back of the car. And then we can get out through the rear door on my side. We've got to be very careful. Graham, do you understand? Okay.
Don't leave me!
Graham, I'm not going to leave you. Once we get into the back of the car, we need to get out very, very quickly.
There.
Undo your seatbelt. Come on. Steady. Steady. Come on.
I can't, Kathy. I can't move.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh!
I don't want to die, Kathy. I don't want to die.
You're not going to... Give me your hand. Give me your hand, Graham. Come on.
I'm so scared, Kathy.
I'm trying to help you, Graham, but you've got to get back here. Come on. Graham, don't move. Don't move. Keep still.
What's happening?
Kathy?
Why, Sarah talks to that welfare officer.
How am I supposed to know?
Bet my dad's changed his mind.
Oh, it'll be all right.
I bet a schooler says something bad about me.
Don't be daft.
It's all right for you. You don't have to go through all this.
No, but I've had to listen to you moaning. That's what you've talked about for weeks.
Hey, Robert.
You're going to say something just to ruin this.
What's the matter?
I'm just causing you trouble.
But don't be silly.
I'm not being silly. I'm just daft for thinking anyone would want me.
Mr. and Mrs. Sugden.
Mrs. Sugden. Andrew.
Andy.
I believe adoption is often a more profound process than natural birth. My view may be jaundiced, but it seems that producing a child is often done with less thought than buying a car or a carpet.
Adoption is different. You have to answer difficult questions. You have to be sure. And in the case of an older child, he has to be sure.
I am.
And what do you think, Robert? It affects you and your sister, too.
No problem. Maybe they can batter him as well as me now.
You obviously have a sense of humour.
That's what you can call it.
Can Andy be my brother now?
I don't see any reason why not.
Victoria.
Victoria? I agree with you. I think the adoption would be a very good thing all round.
Honest, is that it?
Honest?
Thanks for everything.
So what happens next then?
Well, I take us down to Kathy's diner tonight for a big nosh.
Get used to this.
Right, well, come on then.
Right.
Right. Anyone for GK Supermarket?
Oh, no, you don't, Alan Turner.
Oh, Viv, there is no point in making another scene.
Don't you think I'm going to give up just because you find it a little bit embarrassing?
I find it embarrassing and all.
Good.
Look, take no notice of her, ladies and gentlemen.
You won't look so smug when I've gone out of business. No village shop and GK will be charging exorbitant prices for this service, I guarantee it.
Look, Mum!
The only person you are harming is yourself. This bus is here to stay, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Oh, isn't there?
Vivian, is this really necessary?
I'm not just doing this for me. What's going on?
Why are we waiting? We are suffocating.
You haven't got room for two more on a little one, have you? Eh?
If you don't move in 30 seconds, I am sending for the police.
Please, Mrs. Windsor. Please.
This is your job I'm fighting for as well, you know.
I know, Mrs. Windsor. Look, if you do a protest tomorrow, I'll come and help if you like. It's just right now, me and Butch will need to get into town.
Oh, Emily!
Butch is going to ask me Dad for me hand in marriage.
Why won't anybody listen to me? Why doesn't anybody care?
Come on. Come on.
Thank you, Emily.
Hey, Emily. They've only got one seat on the bus left. Maybe we should leave it till tomorrow, eh?
No, you go. I'd like to get it sorted.
Are you sure?
It's probably best you see me Dad on your own.
Come on, Butch. Get a move on.
OK.
Before Viv changes her mind.
Be nice to him.
I will. I promise. See you later. Hey. You be good for your Auntie Anne, do you hear? See you later. Bye-bye. Oh.
You'll regret this, all of you.
Do you want to get yourself killed?
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Round and round, round and round.
The wheels on the bus go round all day. Mrs. Windsor, please. Why don't we go in the wool pack and have a little something to cheer you up?
Grandad? Tricia, go inside.
Butch is in there. Let me take the baby inside. I'll call for some help.
Grandad!
Tricia, come away.
No, I've got to help him! Grandad! Oh! Grandad! I thought you were dead.
Other people on the bus.
It's all right. Bernice is phoning an ambulance. Oh, thank God you're all right.
Broke me wrist. Come on, let's get you back inside. Come on. Let's get you all back.
Come here. I thought I was going to die.
What are you doing? Get back! Get back! Get back from here! Victor X-ray from 13A4. Major RTA, Main Street, Emmerdale. Fire services and ambulances required.
I've got to thank Butch. I'm sure there's help on the way, love.
Any idea of number of casualties?
I'll try and find out. Do we know how many are on the bus?
Mark's on it.
What do you say?
It was full. The bus was full. All those people.
My mark.
1304, Angie, report.
Probable multiple casualties. Possible fatalities. Out.
There's people still alive on there.
Quiet. Listen.
I know this man. He's a counsellor. Bob Simmons.
It's better if only one of us goes back in there. Less chance of anything shifting.
This is your fault. You did this.
What?
You delayed the bus. If it wasn't for you, the bus would have been out of the village before the lorry turned up.
And whose lorry was it? Tell me that.
If my son is dead, so help me, I will make you pay. You understand? I'm telling you, you'll wish that you were dead.
Oh my God. Frankie! We thought you were on the bus. We thought you were dead. People are dead.
You stupid! I've been going through hell here.
It's not her fault. Who's dead? Pete? I don't understand. Pete's dead.
I thought that I'd lost you.
They're bringing somebody out.
You sure?
Yeah. Right, go right. Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Put down there. Down.
Okay.
Chris,
Just leave me alone.
Excuse me.
I know you're busy, but we wanted to ask you about the woman you just brought out.
Are either of you two a relative? I'm not sure. We think it's a woman called Patricia Holmes.
What?
She got an ID card from Houghton Chemicals, but there's nobody there this time of night to confirm or identify.
I know Pat. She's one of my parishioners. Comes to church with her mother.
Then perhaps you'd like to talk to the police, sir. They're anxious to trace the relatives as soon as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, have you any news about Kathy Glover? I know she was on that bus.
Yes, sir. We believe she's the last person left on board.
And what are the chances of her getting out alive now?
We're doing everything we can, sir.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me at the back? You ready, you two?
No, Ashley. I'm having second thoughts.
I notice you get a laugh. We're gathered together in the sight of God and in the presence of this congregation to witness the marriage of Butch and Emily, to share in their love and, well, to be here with them and for them, and to let them know how deeply we care for them on this, the happiest and saddest of occasions. Emily, will you take Butch?
Yes, I will. I definitely will. I give him my heart today. And for as long as it's beating, he'll be with me. And when it stops, I'll be happy. Because I know he'll be waiting for me. And we'll be together again. Forever. I love you.
Butch?
I'm not as good as Emily. But I just want to say, one day I was cold. You know, inside. You can ask the vicar. He'll tell you. I thought I'd never get a lass. Then there were Emily, sitting in the bus stop. And you asked me the time, even though you had a watch on.
I was waiting for my interview with Mrs. Windsor, and I was nervous.
And as I walked away from you, thinking there's a sandwich short of a picnic basket, I felt warmer. Then when I saw you again, I felt warmer still. Till it got to the point where I just had to see you. You've made me feel warmer, Emily. And I was so lonely. And I love you forever just for that. Now, Vic, I know this is all a bit backwards, but can we do the rings bit now?
Yes, why not?
Said it to the world now. There's no going back.
No going back.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Well done, kids. We'll just go and open the face. See you later.
Well done, son. I'm very proud of you.
He loves you, Lisa. It's always been you. Always.
Thank you. Finally been made an honest man of then.
I'll see you later.
I'm frightened, Ashley.
I promise you'll be fine. And I'll put in a good word. Make sure you're well looked after.
Thanks, Ashley. You're a pal. to say goodbye?
No way.
Not us. Not even au revoir.
I'll be back when that woman comes round me at Battenberg. Best bit of being in hospital is that. Be good.
And if you can't be good, be careful.
Yeah?
I don't feel so good.
Do you want me to fetch someone?
Come and lie down beside us.
Butch Dingle, you dirty beast.
Can't blame a lad for trying.
Butch up then. Make room for little un. What are you thinking about?
Do you think my dad's right?
He's about a lot of stuff.
Great. Battenberg.
As we all know, our Butch and Mandy were once wed.
Hey, I thought you said this was going to be an happy Butch story.
So, she was unhappy, right, and I got forced to play Marge Proops, which our Butch wasn't best pleased about. Anyway, he comes round the cottage, right, and I explained to him how poor Mandy were feeling in that. And once I gently put him in the picture, well, what that man did next took my breath away.
What did he do?
Punched me in the guts and kicked my head in. Hey. To Butch.
To Butch.
Bless him.
Butch? Butch? Have you gone? I thought you had. You look ever so peaceful. What's it like? You will wait for me, won't you? You promised.
Emmerdale, love.
I couldn't keep him warm anymore.
I want to see
Stop
it.
it,
No!
Ellen.
I want to see me so.
Nice and calm.
It was very quiet at the end.
I'm glad for that, Emily.
So how did you leave it with your dad about tomorrow?
He says he'll try to make it.
I can't see what's stopping him.
Zach.
Only himself and his pride. But I really think he wants to come.
I'm sure he will, love. Sit down. I'll get it. Oh, you again.
Who is it?
I just dropped by to...
You just dropped by this afternoon. What is it this time?
That's not a very nice way to treat a caller, Mr. Dingle.
All right. Let's have it.
I won't be more than a moment, then I'll be out of your way.
Yeah, well, come on then. What is it?
My gesture of reconciliation this afternoon, you remarked that it wouldn't bring back your son, and of course, quite rightly. Would you mind just stepping outside for a moment? to your safekeeping.
Well, I'll be.
Sam!
Can I help you?
I don't suppose you sell flowers?
Over there. For someone special.
He won't appreciate them.
They never do.
Whiskey, please. A decent one.
What are you celebrating?
It's for the Dingles.
Trying to get back in with them, are you?
I don't need to buy favours.
It wasn't that long ago since you tried to get Butch blamed for all those antiques at Home Farm.
A simple misunderstanding.
There isn't one of them you haven't got into trouble.
They don't need my help on that score. Do you know, you should have a sign-up. Service with a sneer.
Just these, please. Oh, and 10 4-pack of lager, strong as you've got.
Really? I would have put you down as a lager drinker.
I'm not. And a bottle of Pernod too, please.
Oh. Do you live locally?
No, I'm visiting family.
Oh, what family's that then?
The Dingles. Have you heard of them?
You will be paying cash, won't you?
Melly won't mind me coming.
I say, who does what in this house?
Do you mind?
But she definitely want you here.
And you?
Right, whoa! Your brother is lying inside there cold, and you're acting like a blasted 2-year-old. She's got more sense.
Belle likes it, Zach.
Ah, well, just keep it down. Oh, no.
Who's that?
Our Shadrach. Makes our Ezra look like the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Sit back down.
Right, Uncle Zach.
We don't want no nonsense, not today.
You heard him, Keith.
Applies to you and all.
Fair dues. And who are you when you're at home?
Lisa.
His missus? I thought you'd give her the elbows.
Take no notice.
Hey, I'm dead sorry, Uncle Zach.
Charity, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Zach says you're to behave.
I'm telling you. She's a good girl, is our Charity.
Hey, up past Sammy. How are you doing?
All right. You look like a film star.
Oh.
Hey, I look like a film star.
Oh, you look like a pillock.
Hello.
Hi.
Sarah sends her apologies. We weren't expecting her, but I'm sure she's here in spirit.
Emily, I'd like you to speak before Jack, if that's all right.
I'm not really used to public speaking.
Just speak from the heart and you'll be fine.
Well, I'll be right behind you, Emily.
Hiya. Eccleston's not shown then.
I was afraid it might be you.
I want your publicity. I'm your man. So how are your nerves then? I'll tell you what you should do, if you're nervous. Imagine all the men in here have got their trousers round their ankles. Works wonders.
Have you given many speeches?
Mate, you're joking, aren't you? You won't get me stand up in front of everyone, no way.
Just keep calm, all right? Not when you kicking off the first time Chris Tate curls his lip.
Yes, I'll be all right. Hey, Roy, where's Cal?
Well, she was meant to be here, but...
She couldn't be bothered. Great. Tell her thanks for her support.
Lisa. How are you feeling?
I'll be glad when this is over.
Oh, Ashley. Ashley? Have you seen my Seth? I seem to have lost him.
Sorry, Betty. I don't think Councillor Eccleston's coming, can we?
Murderer.
Ever felt unloved?
Gonna enjoy this.
Gang's all here then?
Not quite. What's he doing?
I don't know.
I am so proud of this village. We are not vindictive. This isn't a lynch mob. We just want honesty and openness.
Yeah, and justice.
Yes, and justice. Justice for the friends we've lost. Tonight, I'd like you to listen to two people from the community. First, Butch's widow, Emily Dingle.
I'm not really very good at this.
We're right behind you, Emily.
I just wanted to say that I loved Butch very much. The day he died, he were doing a favour for me. He were going to look for me father, 'cause that's what they were like. He were full of love. I miss him terribly. And I just wanted to ask Mr. Tate why he had to be taken from me. That's all.
Poor kid.
Well done. Jack Sugden. My wife and daughter were on the bus, and my wife's still recovering from her injuries. I don't really want to talk about the crash.
What does he want to talk about then?
It's more like it. Most of you know me. You know how I love this village. And you know the history I have with the Tates. Tates put profits first and people second. I love this village, and most of you do too. Chris Tate doesn't. He just loves money and power.
Dead right.
You tell him, Jack.
Just like his father, he'll try and bulldoze his way over other people to get what he wants. Well, I say we shouldn't let him. I say for the sake of all the victims, we should make him answer for what he's done. Thank you.
Well said, Jack.
Right. Thank you, Jack. We have another speaker now. He was one of the directors of Tate Haulage until he was recently suspended. He was the transport manager, and no one knows better than him what went on inside the company. I think what he has to say will be of great interest to us all. Sean Reynolds.
Should be interesting.
Until the accident on the 20th of March, Tate Haulage had a clean safety record.
Rubbish.
We've always had excellent safety procedures in place. The system should have been foolproof. I don't know what else I or the other directors could have done.
Liar.
It's time for a police prison.
What are you doing?
The only thing I do have to say is to you.
Yeah, please.
Lisa. Why didn't you tell us you hadn't finished servicing that lorry? You should have informed the transport manager. That is the procedure, and you know it is.
Don't try and shift the blame.
Sean, what are you saying?
The fact is, if you'd have told me, then none of this would have happened.
Just stick to the truth, Lisa. You're not to blame. It's not down to you. Okay.
Sean's right. I didn't finish servicing the truck. If people died because I didn't do my job properly, I'd never forgive myself, never. But I told Pete not to take the truck out. I warned him it wasn't safe.
Well, I don't think it's fair for you to blame Pete.
I'm not blaming anyone.
Look, she told Pete not to take the truck out. That's the point. Whatever happened after that, no one knows.
So you were there when she told him?
No.
Was anyone there, Lisa?
No.
Then there's nothing to confirm what you say, because...
Because Pete's dead.
Are you calling her a liar?
Look, you're just trying to get out of this. You're the murderer, not Lise.
Yeah, murderer.
All right. You can't let him get away with it. No, you can't. Do it.
Just a minute.
Hey! Why don't you do something?
Did you hear what she said? She killed our son.
You cannot get arrested again.
Shut up!
Got to get out of here.
Oh, can we, Alan? Look! Ashley, no!
No, you've done it all right. You're the right man.
You were dead, Tate.
Outside, you.
It's terrible. This shouldn't have happened.
Fantastic story, though.
Chris, you all right?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Kane! Kane, where are you? What the hell do you think you're doing? Kane!
Uncle Zach! You all right? No. Uncle Zach, you it?
No. No, I don't appear to be. Everything's still here.
Thank God for that.
What did you think you were doing?
I'm just hiding. Ambush. You know, ambush, like Steven Seagal in Under Siege.
Yeah, right.
I didn't realise how easy the trigger was, did I?
No.
Yeah. Just a lark, wasn't it?
Give me the gun, son.
Can't I fire the other barrel?
Best nowhere. Good lad.
What'd you do that for?
You ever do anything that stupid again, I'll fill you so full of buckshot, they'll use it to reel at the church roof! You got me!
There you go. Hello, Sam, love.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be gone by now.
I needed to do a bit of thinking. Broke into an empty cottage off the Robblesfield Road. Weren't much, but it kept the rain out.
Can't stop there for long.
I know. I've decided to go back to Ireland. Note for me round here no more.
Thought you said there were an out for you there, Nathy.
I'm going to make a fresh start. Hey, why don't you come with me?
Straight up.
Yeah, you could make something to yourself over there, son.
You reckon?
I tell you what. I'm off to the graveyard, say goodbye to our Butch. Come with me. We'll have a natter, won't we?
Aye. Okay.
I thought you'd gone, Mrs. Dingle.
I'm on my way.
I like to keep Butch's grave looking tidy.
Looks dead nice.
It won't be right till he's got a proper headstone.
It cost a lot of money.
I know. But I want him to have one. I want everyone to see his name and remember what a lovely man he was.
Don't cry.
I'm sorry. I don't know who I can turn to.
You'll sort something out.
What will you do?
Your mum's right. I'll think of something. Being daft, getting upset.
I could help you if I was staying.
What do you mean if you were staying?
He's coming to Ireland with me, aren't you, son?
I'm going to get a job. Make some money.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We best be gone. Ta-ra, Butch, love. God bless.
Bye, Emily.
Bye. Good luck.
Come on, son.
I can't.
Don't talk so soft.
I want to help Emily. Can I help you if I stay?
Of course you can. Don't you want to go with your mum?
I want to stop here, Ma.
What am I supposed to do?
Sorry, Mum.
Let's be on my way, then.
Will you be all right?
Of course I will. I'm a dingle.
What the hell's he playing at? I don't know, some of these farmers. Look, Ollie, I think you better get out before any trouble starts. What? Ollie, don't do that. You're going to make it look like a...
Hi.
What's going on?
I think you know what this is about.
I guess.
The residents of Emmerdale have decided that this village is now a no-through road to heavy traffic.
Can't do that.
Just have.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police. Or not.
Don't worry, I already have. And the council, and the press. Smile. You're going to be famous. Yes, go on now.
What do we want?
No more trucks.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
No more trucks.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
No more trucks.
When do we want them?
Now.
What do we want?
No more trucks.
When do we want them?
Now. Tate.
Out, out, out.
Yeah,
Tate,
and a
Tate,
tow
Tate.
truck. There's a tractor and 4x4 needs shifting over.
Tate.
Councillor, so we finally got your full attention, hey? Can I have a quick word with you? Councillor!
Tate.
I know him.
Can you not do anything about this? A radio for some towing gear to get the vehicle shifted. The demonstrators themselves aren't really causing an obstruction.
Hello, Councillor Eccleston.
Mrs. Hunter, please. I'm here to listen. There is no need to harass me.
When is the council going to put a weight restriction on this road?
Yeah, go on, answer that question. Come on, then. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confident this can be resolved calmly and peacefully, without preventing people going about their lawful business, which I'm sure I don't need to remind you is actually an offence.
My husband were killed. Just over there. Were that lawful?
I know you're impatient for something to be done, but what can I say? You have to present these things through the proper channels.
Yeah, how long's that going to take? You wouldn't even come to our meeting.
And we all know why that was, don't we?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here to help you, but it's not going to be easy if you treat me like an enemy.
Excuse me, Councillor Eccleston.
Do I know you?
Eric Pollard.
Yeah, clear off,
Beg a
Pollard.
minute of your time.
Look, I'm a bit tied up at the moment. Can you not ring me secretary?
It's about something that happened last night.
Last night?
Do you want me to explain here or over a nice quiet drink? Oh, no, on me, of course.
Killing people is a crime. 2, 4, 6, 8. No to lorries run by Tate. 3, 5, 7, 9. Killing people is a crime. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Having fun, are we?
Not really.
7, 9. Killing people is a crime.
Is there any sign of Mum?
No, thank God. We're nearly out of here.
God, my legs are going numb.
Just a minute longer.
Yeah, you know, this is my first demo.
Oh, yeah?
Very exciting.
Okay, Mr. Blake, you can be on your way.
Thanks a lot.
Right front operation, lock We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. It's like a tree down, standing by the waterside. We shall not be moved. No, we shan't!
Look, it's important that I can get that tractor as and
right,
when I
we'll
want
deal
to.
with that later, right?
Yeah, well, let's make sure we do, eh?
Down by the riverside, we're gonna sit down and stop your trucks.
Well, why don't you do something?
I'd rather wait until the inspector arrives before I do anything which could inflame the situation.
I'm losing time and money while you stand around dithering. Hello, yeah, Chris Tate. Tate, yes. Could you put me through to the Chief Constable? He knows who I am. What? Yes, I'll hold.
Is that really necessary?
Will you tell me?
Vinny, Ian, let's get this lot shifted.
Down by the riverside, down by Are you the sure you don't want me to get me chains out?
Stash, we haven't needed them so far.
Sit down and stop
Your attention, please. You have 1 minute to clear the road, or else I'll be forced to remove you. By force.
Hey, up, here we go.
Down by the riverside.
You should go, Sam. You mustn't risk your probation.
But you'd never have chickened out.
Emily's right, Sam.
Go on, lad. No one will think you're yellow.
Does this mean I'm going to be manhandled?
Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Get your hands off me! Get off!
Get off your head!
When they go to grab you, don't tense up. Stay as relaxed as possible.
I bet that's what you say to all the girls.
That kind of remark just endorses oppressive gender stereotyping.
Oh, get a life.
For heaven's sake, Cathy, you put a stop to this before someone gets hurt.
Really, Chris? I thought you'd have welcomed the chance to have one of your trucks spread across the front page of the Hot and Courier.
Actually, Chris is right. Someone might get hurt. I think you've made your point.
What are you talking about, Ashley? We've only just started. Emily, go! Go!
All right.
Hey, do you mind holding me so tightly? I bruised like a peach on my upper arm.
Oh, do you want some?
Oh, no, you're alone.
6'2", guys in blue. What's it got to do with you? With a nick, that bloody whack in the dog of bone. This tape truck's not going home.
What's going on?
Still waiting for the inspector and some backup. You couldn't help us out, could you?
I can't get involved, Craig. I'm off duty, I'm looking for my daughter, and it's one of my fella's trucks.
Angie, please, I'm way out of my depth. We've tried shifting them, but they keep running back. Vinny's groin chain's flared up somewhat rotten.
Well, you could always try arresting them. I don't know if you've heard of that, it's a police thing.
What?
Mike! How'd you manage to get yourself caught up in a circus like this?
You don't want to step there. Spilled oil. It's a bit slippery.
I am now warning you that any persons who continue to obstruct the public highway or prevent Mr. Blake from going about his lawful business will be arrested.
I'm sorry, Kathy. I can't risk it, not with Sarah being poorly.
Yeah, of course, Jack.
I don't mean to bottle out like, but actually I'm bound over.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to drop out too, Kathy. I mean, there's the pub.
Seems all right to me. They don't seem to have done any damage. Hey, Mike, you haven't seen Ollie?
Hi, Dad.
What the flaming hell's going on here? What have you done to my daughter?
Dad! Ollie!
You stay there!
Sean, please.
You pervert! You've had us stashed up at the Sugdens all this time!
Sean!
What's going on now?
Did he touch you? No, he was bringing me home!
What?
He picked me up in the road, and if it weren't for him, I'd be halfway to London by now!
Well, what were you hidden in there for?
What do you think? Look at you both! You're both a pair of psychos!
Ollie, have you any idea what you've put us through?
What put you through? You're not the one that's been stuck in a bar for the last 10 million years!
Oh, Ollie, look.
Ollie!
Where are you going?
Home! Get the car!
What are you lot looking at?
Now, can we get this truck moving?
Just as soon as possible, sir.
Stash.
Yeah?
You still got those chains?
You're just making this worse for yourself. Now, where is the key?
I told you I haven't got it.
Hey, Kathy, I've got a hairpin you can borrow.
Then I have no alternative but to arrest you for willful obstruction of a highway.
Go on, Mike. You can get the truck moving in a minute. Are you joking? After a charge just done. Got more pride. 100 quid bonus at the end of the week. How does your pride feel about that?
I don't know.
150. Let's get my truck out of here. Good lad.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Kathy, are you going to be all right?
I'll bring the solicitor, Kathy.
Yeah.
Don't you think you've got away with this, Chris?
What are you talking about? I just have.
Emily! Emily! Oh, Butch. We tried. We did try.
Chug us a paper, I'll see what's on.
Would you mind if we switched the television off, Jack?
No. Probably nothing on anyway.
We've got to talk.
All right. What have we done now?
Nothing.
Well, that's all right then. What time are the kids due back?
Oh, they won't be back till later.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? I might just go and get a jumper.
Could it wait?
Yeah? Yep. So what is it?
This isn't easy. You know, we haven't been getting on for a long time now.
Go on, say it. Been a right miserable so-and-so, haven't I? Now, what can I say? I'm sorry.
Well, no, Jack, this isn't about you.
Oh.
This is about me. I've got something to tell you.
Well, what is it?
Do you love me, Jack?
Of course I do. What's up, Sarah?
You know, I'd never want to hurt you, ever.
You're making me nervous now.
I think I'll go and get another glass of wine.
I'll get us a beer while you're at it. Someone tells me I'm going to need it. I'm just going to nip up and get a jumper. Do you want one?
No, thanks. Jack.
What?
Nothing. It'll wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Have you told him yet?
Well, it's not 8 o'clock yet.
So? Oh, you're not going to tell him, are you?
I just haven't had a chance, that's all.
Would you want me to tell him then?
No. I said I'd tell him.
But when?
Why don't we wait till tomorrow?
No, Sarah, we've already been through all this.
I know. And perhaps it's easier said than done.
I'm going to tell him. Someone's got to say it. It's not fair on him.
No, Richie. I mean it. Don't you dare.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Jack, Sarah's got something to tell you.
Well, I hope so. Would you mind telling me why there are 2 packed suitcases in our bedroom? Are we, going somewhere?
No.
Well, what's going on? Come on, Sarah. Tell me what's going on.
You going to tell him, Sarah?
Tell me what?
Tell you that she's leaving you, Jack.
Is this some kind of joke?
Sarah?
Would someone mind telling me what the hell's going on? Instead of playing silly beggars?
I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, what are you sorry about?
There's no easy way to say this, I'll just say it. I love her.
You love her?
Yeah, and she loves me. I'm sorry, Jack. I'll get the bags.
Sorry, Jack.
Sarah. Get in the car, Sarah.
Wow, she must be dead rich.
She is.
She held on to this place thanks to home farm money, remember?
But we're not going to talk about that tonight, are we?
I might just mention it.
Even you're not that tactless.
You hope. Well, you coming in?
You don't want me in there.
Can't bear to be without you, Tell.
Give over.
Right, I'll send you something out to eat.
Cheers.
OK, I suppose we'd better go and pay homage to Her Majesty.
Chris Tate. I didn't know you cared.
Hello, Tara.
Welcome to Oakwell.
you be hanging around those public bogs in Hutton?
Are you just going to walk away while Lisa gets banged up?
It's nothing to do with me. Anyways, they can't pin anything on her.
You know they could.
Don't know what you're on about.
She trusted you, gave you a chance.
What, labouring for you?
Look, it's not just the stuff you nicked. Well, that's bad enough.
I've had enough of this.
Do you think anyone's going to give us work again?
That's all you're mithered about, innit? Covering your own back.
Just take the stuff back, and I'll keep it between me and you.
That sounded like a threat to me, pal.
Just do it.
Nobody tells me what to do. Especially a pervert, right?
I saw you, Roy. She was coming on to you.
I really don't know how your mind works sometimes. This is Trisha we're talking about here.
Exactly.
She's a mate. Am I not allowed to have mates anymore?
Not when they're flirting with you, no.
Oh, can we just leave it, please?
No, we can't.
That.
Hiya, son. Well, you asked me in then?
Yeah, come in, come in.
Good thing so. Hello, Kelly.
Well, this is a surprise. I mean, what are you doing here?
Hey, but don't mind me just turning up like this.
No, not at all. Is there something up?
No, don't. It's fine, honest. I hope I'm welcome.
Yeah, of course he is, isn't he, Cal?
Yeah, it's good to see you, Ned. Sit down, I'll put the kettle on.
Right.
See you, Ned. Come back soon, eh?
Yeah, I'll do that, love. She's not a bad kid, really.
Well, you've changed your tune.
She's changed hers. I'm glad things are working out between you. No, I really am. I'm proud of the way you stuck to your guns.
Ah, well, stubbornness runs in the family.
I suppose you've got a new family now. I can't say that I envy you, though. That Viv Windsor gives mother-in-laws a bad name.
Yeah, you kind of get used to it.
But you don't have to. You and Kelly are always welcome to join us in Ibiza. I know a bloke with a bar could use a reliable lad like you.
Yeah, let's not push us luck, eh? You and Kelly got on all right for a couple of days. We all know what'd be happening if we were all living together.
I'm sure we'll get used to each other.
Nah, my home's here. Besides, it's not just Kelly, it's little Donna as well. I kind of feel responsible for her. It's like I've lost one family. I don't want to lose another.
Your decision.
Cheers, anyway.
Right. I'll see you.
I'll see you later, Dad.
I've really appreciated your help today.
That's all right, as long as I get my bonus. You can buy me a well-done drink if you like.
Oh, sorry. I've got to come back here when I've dropped you off.
Glad for punishment, ain't ya?
Things have got to be put right, Kelly.
At last. Wonder what them two have been up to. What'd they be up to, Al? The boss and his secretary? Where have you been all your life? Prison. Come on. Careful with that. I don't know why I have to carry it. I'm carrying the matches. Nah. You first. Why me? Will you stop questioning everything and just do it? You know, sometimes something seems like a good idea, only it's not. Stop being a waz. We know it were us. We want them to know. We'll not prove anything. They might. We're doing this for Butch. Remember? You were brother. Do you just want to abandon him like everyone else? Of course not. So start acting like a dingle then. Oh, come on, you swine! I can do locks. Well, why didn't you say? You didn't ask. Right then. Let's do some damage. Bring the petrol. What are you looking for? Anything worth taking? There must be a safe in here somewhere. Don't just stand there. Make yourself useful. Right. No, not yet. What? I'll tell you when to do the petrol. One straight spark and we'll both go up in flames. Idiot.
I wish I hadn't have come now.
It makes two of us.
It's Mr. Reynolds!
That's okay. That's good. That's very good.
Hello? Who's there?
What the hell are you up to?
No, don't! This has been coming, Sam.
You'll kill him! I don't want this!
Get out of my way!
Don't, Kane!
You soft git. It's your problem now.
Don't be dead. Please don't be dead.
Sam, what have you done?
You don't intend being a lady of leisure, then? 4.5 million in the bank?
The settlement was 5.
Minus my commission.
I must say, I was disappointed by your attitude when you contacted me from Monaco.
What?
You actually enjoyed stringing me along.
I got you the deal you wanted.
I think Chris might be right about you.
Why, what's he said?
Doesn't matter.
No. Just pay me what we agreed.
You're a reasonable person, Laura. I don't think 100,000 would be an unfair reward. After all, it does only represent a few days' work.
The deal was 10%.
Well, I know we might have mentioned that figure.
Mentioned?
Well, if we can agree on 100,000, I promise I'll make sure any legal work from here comes your way.
I dare say Chris has put you up to this. But if you or he think I'm a pushover, you're badly mistaken.
I don't want us to fall out over this, but I do have considerable influence. I'm sure the Law Society would be interested in our business arrangement.
Listen, you silly pampered cow. If you don't pay me 10%, I will scupper your divorce settlement.
Well, isn't it rather too late for that?
One phone call to Monaco, blow it out of the water. 500,000?
You're finished round here.
Could you get the cheque to my office by 5?
Oh, Tara, Adam's agreed to liaise with you. What's up with her?
Do you fancy lunch? It's on me. I think I can run to bag of crisps and a glass of shandy.
And Tara agreed to pay, just like that?
It's pin money to your family.
Hardly.
I wouldn't mind relieving you of some of it. I don't expect you to give it me. In fact, I'd be giving you something.
And what would that be?
My shares in the haulage company, at less than the going rate.
Why me?
I've always liked you.
And you know it would please Chris no end.
Hi, didn't know you were doing lunch. What have you done to give Lady T's knickers a twist?
Frankie, could you leave us for a bit?
What?
This is business. Get yourself a bar snack.
Stuff it. I'm sick of posh tarts telling me to make myself invisible.
I won't be long.
So, interested in my offer then? I need to know now.
Not right now.
Yeah, right now.
You aren't going anywhere, are you? Okay.
It's a deal then. Zoe, I really do like you.
Do you?
Oh well, it's too late now. is it? I'll fax you the agreement later.
You've come to finish telling me what a lousy businessman stroke human being I am. Could it wait till morning? Or better still, email me.
I've come to do you a favour.
Lawyers don't do favours.
Judge for yourself.
Go on.
You give me 50 grand.
That's more like it.
Ah, you've not heard what you get in return.
Well, you started, so you might as well finish.
Rid of me. From tonight, I'll be gone, out of your life.
What's the catch?
Just you handing over the money. A small price.
Hardly. I'd be pretty desperate to fork out that much.
I know you tried to get Tara to stitch me up. She's obviously the bit of skirt you think you can control now.
Oh, I see. This is because I blew you out all those months ago, isn't it?
I could have had you any time I wanted.
Really?
Or your sister, come to that.
Ah. Zoe's a bit more discerning.
Is she? Just think, Chris. Her conscience and my legal expertise. What a partnership. More than a match for you and Tara.
How do I know you'll leave?
Self-preservation on my part. I know all about your wheeling and dealing, which makes me dangerous to you, which is not something I feel comfortable with.
But you're not that vulnerable. You're a director of the company.
Ah, I've sold my shares.
Just like that.
To Zoe.
She wouldn't buy them, not without telling me.
Zoe and I understand each other. It's a woman thing. 50 grand.
I'm not going to be blackmailed.
I've saved you far more than that in the past, and I could cost you a hell of a lot more in the future. 50,000, that's all. Nice doing business with you.
Oh, we must do it again sometime. You're pretty pleased with yourself, aren't you?
Oh, just a bit.
But what you really wanted was all this. Go on, admit it.
What gal wouldn't?
So you come off second best then, even by your standards.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I've got something off Zoe, Tara, and you. I might even come back for the rest. But if I'd got all this, and it would have meant having you, well, to be frank, no pun intended, I think I'd rather be dead. Bye-bye.
Reckon.
This is rear fetlock joint. I need a poultice.
Do you reckon I could be a jockey?
You what?
Well, it must be well exciting racing around the track, jumping over the gates, being in control of all that power.
Can we just concentrate on the job in hand, please?
I'm only making conversation.
Well, right this minute, I'd rather you didn't.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Adam. Squabbling vets is Zoe's department. I've got more important matters to worry about.
Hi! You come quick!
What's the problem?
It's Fergie, he's gone berserk.
Well, Paddy's with him.
I think Paddy might be dead.
Paddy! Please, God. Paddy, can you hear me? Paddy!
How is he?
He's not breathing.
No.
I think he swallowed his tongue.
I'll phone for a doctor.
No, there's no time for that. If he doesn't start breathing soon. Come on, Paddy, don't do this to me. Come on! He's back with us.
Oh, thank heavens.
We still need an ambulance as soon as possible.
You're right.
You can always come out and see us, you know that, don't you? It's not that far up here.
It's not just round the corner, though, is it?
No, but it's only a couple of hours on a plane. Come on, Donna, this is a new beginning for me and Cal. Don't spoil it for us, please.
I don't see why you need a new beginning. What's wrong with it round here?
I don't know. Too many memories, I suppose.
Well, you're still going to have memories in Spain.
I just want to see him every day.
Why are you really going to Ibiza, Roy? I mean, I know there's a reason. I'm not stupid.
No, you're not.
Well, what is it then?
Remember when Kelly tried to kill herself?
Yeah.
Well, she did it because she was pregnant and she didn't know who the father was.
What do you mean she didn't know who the father was?
Look, Donna, I'm only telling you this because it's all in the past. It's dealt with now, and I forgive her, okay?
Right. Well, who did you think it was?
She thought it might have been Scott's.
Scott's? My Scott?
Mm-hmm.
But it can't have been.
Look, it had been going on a long time, Donna, but like I said, it's in the past. It was a mistake. It's over now. Well, Ibiza, like I said, it's a new beginning for us. So now you know. All right. You sure?
Sure.
Look, I best be heading back. Kelly'll be wondering where I am. I'll see you later. This is between me and you, okay?
Have you seen that in bits are uncovered?
No, I'm not seeing it.
Unbelievable. If I were 10 years younger, I'd be across there like a shot.
Hey, I got here as quick as I could. And you can cancel that taxi. I'll take you to the airport.
What, Chris, man?
Stuff in. Eh?
Yeah, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Roy, I just wanted to give you my best wishes.
Well, you know we can stick them, don't you, Sarah?
Fine.
I'm going to get off now, Roy. You take care of yourself, do you hear? I want loads of letters.
Why don't you, like, come out for an holiday or something? You know you'll always be welcome, don't you?
I'm going to really miss you, you know. It won't be the same round here without you. I'm going to get off before I start blubbing. Safe trip. And give my love to Ned, yeah?
Oh, no. Thanks, Kathy. For everything.
I've got a couple of cousins in Ibiza. I'll give you their numbers. Look them up.
Kel, can I have a word? I just want to wish you good luck and hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm really pleased to be honest.
Right, well, I'll be thinking of you when I'm sunning myself and drinking cocktails in Ibiza, and where will you be? Oh, yeah, still here with Paddy. But I'll tell you what, I'll send you a postcard. Cheers.
It's really true what they say, isn't it?
What's that, then?
Once a cow, always a cow.
You should know.
Well, I didn't want to make up with you. Roy asked Paddy I did it for him, not for you. You can go tell him a black pig as far as I'm concerned.
What's going on?
I pity you, Roy.
Not as much as I pity you.
Pack it in, both of you.
It weren't me that started it.
Look, it's about time we were off.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's get out of this dump.
Right then, I suppose it's all outside to wish them bon voyage.
Well, she's her stepmother's daughter, I'll say that for her.
Why don't you do us all a favour and drop down dead, you old ballax?
I've never been so insulted in my entire life.
Surprise me.
Where are all bags, Terry?
In the boot.
Good luck, Roy!
By the looks of things, he's definitely going to need it.
Well, I hope it all works out for you.
Cheers, Al.
I'm sure Ned will be delighted to have you over there.
Are you going to give me a kiss then? Now you be careful. You know what those Latinos are like.
Take care, Kelly. I miss you.
Take care, lad. Send us a postcard, eh?
Will do, Jack.
Come on, Roy. We really need to get off.
Get in the car, Roy.
Where's Donna?
Who knows? You know what she's like. Take care of Kelly, won't you?
Got to. Come here.
Give my regards to the homeland.
Will do, mate. I'll ring you as soon as I get there, all right? Good luck, mate.
Come on, Roy.
Right, I'm coming. Adios!
Ta-da.
Balearic Airways would like to announce that their flight B367 to Ibiza is delayed by approximately... We wish to apologise for this delay.
Can I always get a coffee or something? Dead exciting, isn't it? Tell you what, why don't we check in and then go fridge duty free? Spend a bit of money.
Can't spend that much, girl.
Why not?
Because we ain't got it, that's why.
Well, we won't need that much, will we? It's hot in Ibiza.
And what's that got to do with it?
You'll have no gas bills or electric bills, and you hardly wear any clothes. Come to think of it, don't eat as much in a hot climate. We'll be loaded. Oh, come on, Roy. Let's spend a bit of money. Starts with me to go on. Please?
All right, but this is a one-off, OK? We've got to be careful.
We will be. Starting tomorrow. There are hundreds of clubs in Ibiza, do you know that? You can party 24 hours a day if you want to. You never know, might get you a job as a DJ. To smarten you up a bit, but... Perhaps I can get a job as a dancer. Nothing seedy like.
Kelly, you are not getting a job as a dancer.
Why not? It's dead good money.
Yeah, we all know why it's good money.
Anyway, perhaps I'll just sit by the pool, sipping pina coladas all day. Might get me a haircut, what do you think? Well, if I'm going to be swimming every day, it'll ruin it, wouldn't it? All that salt water. I'll have to get a few more bikinis and all. Did you see their faces? They were all so jealous. And you, inviting everyone out for an holiday over my dead body. Hope that's the last we'll be seeing of that lot for a long while. Where's that plane?
Flight number B367 to Ibiza is now boarding through gate number 11.
There you go.
Passengers are requested to have their passports and boarding cards ready for inspection.
The store should have run me down, really, shouldn't we? Told them that we're going to be late getting in.
Oh, yeah. Forgotten we got that pleasure at the other end, didn't we? I don't know why you just didn't tell him we get a taxi.
Because he wanted to do it, didn't he? He's like that.
Yeah. Like he knows we won't be living in each other's pockets once we get out there.
We'll have no choice, Kelly, because we're going to be living together, aren't we?
Not for long we won't. I ain't going all the way to Ibiza to shack up with your dad and his bit on the side. That Barshy one sounds dead common. No, the plan is we ditch them two as soon as we can. We're going to be living the high life, Roy. I want them to shine me up. Come.
No way is this going to be a new beginning for us, is it?
What do you mean?
I mean you. Prattling on about what you want, what you don't want. What about me, Kelly? What about what I want?
You keep your voice down. I think she wants us to go through. Will you give the lady the tickets?
Sorry, Kelly. From now on, you're on your own.
What do you mean?
It's over.
We're about to get on a plane, Roy, unless you haven't noticed.
There you go. Your ticket. Here's your passport. Yeah. You can even have up money.
You stop mucking around.
That's just it, Kelly. I have. Wasted enough time on you already. See you later.
You can't do this to me, Roy.
Watch me.
I think it's about time to go home. What do you think?
Home? Where's that then?
Oh, you'll feel better after a good night's sleep.
Just go to the loo.
What do you think then?
Interesting. Oh, what's in it?
Everything. It's a Trisha special. I'm going to serve it in our bar at Spain.
Looks disgusting. Ew, gives off a right whiff and all.
Oh, well, gets you legless. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Donna, over here. Just leaving, actually.
What on earth's the matter with you? What is it? Oh, come here. Whatever's wrong?
Hey, I'll tell you what you cheer up. Guess who's here?
All right, Donna. But you didn't expect to see me again today.
Roy, left her at the airport. He's gone on his own.
Would you believe it?
What jerk.
We'll look after her, though, won't we, Donna, eh?
Get off her.
Sorry?
I said get off her. So are you.
You disgust me. Do you know that? You're sick.
What's she talking about?
Don't ask me.
How could you?
How could I what? Well, come on. How could I what?
Do it with him.
What are you talking about?
Them.
Donna, I think we should get you home, don't you?
Don't you dare touch me. Not after what you've done.
Who's done what, you silly, silly girl?
Them. They've been sleeping together. Go on, ask them. Ask them if it's true. They've been sleeping together.
What's that then, Grandad?
It's a present.
Thank very much.
Hey, give me that back.
Come and get it. Like being in the middle.
Hey, this is funny.
It's from where we're standing. And the exercise will do you good. Oh, make it easy for you. You can't have that.
Oh. Oh.
Cheers, Grandad. You can keep this.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's this trolley thing?
I got it for Caleb. It's a commode. I didn't think he'd be up to sprinting up and down the stairs.
Oh, it's really good, all this effort you've gone to, you know. What's this?
It's just in there for safekeeping.
What is it?
Something I bought.
Is it buffet?
Sit down and eat, Mandy.
Cheesy puff?
I'll have it after we pay. Mandy, do you think I'm fat?
I'm sorry.
Just laugh at me when I don't you.
What are you on about?
Do you still fancy me?
What have we just been doing? Travel Scrabble?
Yeah, all right, but I am aware that things do change between couples.
Oh, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Just because you're happy with yourself.
What are you saying? That I should be conscious of myself?
No, I can just see how someone would want to be with you.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, yeah, right? You're the one who's got somebody else in love with you, and I can see why he would be, because that's exactly how I feel.
And I feel the same way about you.
You can't do. Andy, does the expression to the exclusion of all others ring any bells?
Oh, well, we can have this conversation till I'm blue in the face.
Well, it keeps going round and round in my head. Have I done something wrong?
No, I've told you.
Well, it must just be me then. How I am, or how I look, or do I smell?
Stop it.
Well, it's all going on up there. No. I'm sorry, Mandy, but a quick roll around on an invalid's temporary bed isn't going to make everything all right.
It was a start.
It was torture. And how can I be sure that every time we're together you won't be thinking about him? I don't know, maybe feel more down on yourself, more like how I feel. There's nothing like worrying that you're an ugly get to make you feel grateful to come home to someone every night.
Well, you sound like you're the one that's settled when you've ended up with me.
Mandy, when we got married, I did feel grateful, but most of all I felt lucky. I would have crawled over broken glass to get to you, and I still would have felt lucky. Yeah. It's a bit early, but you might as well have it now.
I don't think I want to.
Happy anniversary, Mandy. It's
Yeah, I know what it is. It's an eternity ring. Probably the last in our family that had to buy her own. Bloody why did you have to come down to Southampton? If you'd stayed here now, it'd be all over. Dad'd be here, we'd still be in love, and nothing would have changed.
You'd already changed, Mandy. It's just that I wouldn't have known anything about it. Do you know how bad that makes me feel? And don't say you've had it worse, because this has got nothing to do with how either of us was treated before we met. This has got to do with promises we made to each other. Mandy, I was nearly killed a few weeks ago.
Which is when I realised that I had to come home for good.
But you didn't. You came here to see if I was all right.
I thought I was going to lose you.
Yeah, and when you knew you weren't, you went straight back down to Southampton.
To get my dad, what was supposed to do? Send him by parcel post?
But you should have put me first. No, if everything was still the same between us, it wouldn't have even entered your head to go down and see Neil again. Mandy, I could have died.
Why can't you just wait here for me?
I'd rather have to face this now.
No.
It's written all over you, Mandy. You love him.
I don't.
Oh, it breaks me like to say it. Oh, you do. I heard you and you weren't leaving him willingly. It's guilt that brought you back to me.
Okay, I do feel guilty, and I know that I've really, really hurt you.
You were forcing yourself to come back to me. I think you couldn't stand the thought of what people would say if you'd walked out after less than a year. You think you've got a duty to be with me, like you've got the duty to be with your dad. But you love Neil.
How many times?
If he asks you a question, do you promise to tell the truth? After I had my accident, when you thought you might lose me, did you imagine yourself being with him once I'd gone, when all the dust had settled?
No.
No, Mandy, listen, please think really carefully about this. Wasn't that even like the tiniest little bit of you that thought everyone would grieve for Paddy and it'd be tragic, but then, eventually, there'd be this new person round it and no one would blame you? And please don't deny it, because then I'd have to ask you to swear on my life. I don't think I can handle you lying to me again.
How can you be so cruel? I don't know what else to say.
If you were honest, you'd say, I think you deserve a bit more than I can give you right now. Someone who'll put you first and love you back with all your heart. Yeah, I'll try saying that.
You can't let me go.
And I can't make you stay where you don't want to be, Mandy. That ring's supposed to be in forever. We didn't even make the first year. It bode very well, does it?
Well, if we can't get through this, Paddy, right? If you make me go now, I swear, I'll go so far that you'll never be able to find me and you'll realise it. And then it'll be all your fault.
Well, it's either that or watching your every move and wondering if he's on your mind and hating you for having been with somebody else. You might not have been sleeping with him these past 3 months, but you've been thinking about him more than you've been thinking about me, I reckon.
I'm sorry.
Keep the ring.
Tell us about the stupid ring.
I know. I'm sorry too. You're right. It was just a stupid ring. Don't mean anything anymore.
Don't panic.
There's still time to get your train to Southampton. Andy, I wish I was bigger than this. I wish I could just put it all behind me, but I know I can't. Maybe neither of us are the people we thought we were, eh? I'm going in the kitchen now. Bye, Mandy.
and Mrs. Sugden. Louise Patterson, Court Welfare Officer.
Nice to see you again.
Hello.
Before we start, I'd like to explain what's going to happen. I'm going to interview each of you separately to assess the wishes of the children. Then I'll present my findings to the judge. About 3/4 of an hour after I've finished, the two of you will go in to see the judge. You'll have a chance to put forward your objections and applications, and then he'll make his decision. Do either of you have any questions?
No.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Very well. Shall I start with you, Mrs. Sugden?
I expect you spread the poison when you were talking to Miss Patterson.
And you didn't?
You feeling proud of yourself?
I'm not enjoying this situation any more than you are.
Didn't think you'd end up here when you left into bed with Richie, did you?
Please, Jack. Don't make matters any worse.
Look at the pair of us, sitting here, having to talk to complete strangers to decide the future of our own kids. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Don't put all the blame on me. It was you who decided to go to court.
You left me no choice. It's your fault we're here, Sarah, not mine.
The family proceedings case HT0249.
That's us.
As you know, the purpose of this hearing is to come to a decision about the temporary residency of your children. And this is your opportunity to put forward arguments as to why you feel they should live with you. Now, Mr. Sugden, since you brought the order, perhaps you'd like to begin.
What is it to say? It's obvious, isn't it?
Well, you have to put your case. Tell me why you think that.
The children should stay in their home. It's where they belong. It's what they want. She abandoned them. I still can't believe I have to justify myself like this.
I need to hear what you have to say. Questioning the procedure is rather pointless.
All right. I'll tell you why they should be with me. The minute she walked out of the house, she gave up any right to be called their mother. What kind of a woman does that?
That's not what we're here to determine.
Since she went, I've done everything for them. I've cooked their meals, I've washed their clothes, I've got them off to school in the morning, everything. And it doesn't stop there. They've been hurt by what she did, damaged. I've had all that to deal with. They've got a right to a happy childhood, for God's sake. It's not easy to smile when you think your mother doesn't love you anymore.
That's not true. That's not fair.
You'll have your chance to speak presently, Mrs. Sugden. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, if there's any such thing as justice, you'll let them stay with me.
I'll come to my decision in due course.
Our marriage was in trouble long before I left. The atmosphere in the house was terrible. It was affecting the children. Leaving home wasn't a decision I took lightly. I gave it a lot of thought.
No, you didn't. He led you out by the hand.
Mr. Sugden?
My new partner has got a good job with excellent prospects. And he's very fond of the children.
He's 19. He's nothing more than a kid himself.
He's 20, actually.
Oh, well, that makes a big difference.
You have had your chance to speak.
But she's kidding herself. Her and Richie are going nowhere. He's going to get fed up with her and he'll dump her.
Mr. Sugden, we are here to decide what is best for the children. I would prefer we do that in an amicable and cooperative manner. Mrs. Sugden.
Since I left the farm, I've had a lot more time. I don't have a job, which means I'm in a position to be a full-time mother. I think This would benefit the children, especially Victoria, but also the boys. They need a mother as much as she does.
They don't want anything to do with you. Can't you get that through your thick head? They don't want to be anywhere near you.
Then why did Robert come to me about his GCSEs?
What? That was in Miss Patterson's report. Came to see about changing his options.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
When did this happen?
2 days ago.
I knew he had a couple of little worries. He told me about them. I would have dealt with them.
But you didn't have the time.
Well, I was busy trying to get my head round all these papers for this hearing.
He didn't tell you he came to see me. Why was that, I wonder?
What are you implying, Mrs. Ogden?
Perhaps he knew how Jack would react. Perhaps he was afraid that Jack would hit him again.
You don't deny it happened. It's in Miss Patterson's report.
It happened once. It was a long time ago. He provoked me. I was under a lot of pressure.
Like you are now, you mean?
How low are you prepared to go?
I'm telling the truth. He knows that as well as I do.
I am convinced that you are both loving and concerned parents. And I must stress that my decision is no reflection on either of you. I'm solely concerned with what is in the best interests of your children. The two boys, Robert and Andy, have expressed a clear wish to remain in the family home with their father. They are old enough to have developed a degree of resilience and independence, and I see no reason to deny them their wish. I therefore propose that they stay with you, Mr. Sugden. The case of Victoria is different, however. I'm usually reluctant to separate siblings, but Victoria is very young. And it's my view that her physical and emotional needs would be best served by living with her mother. She needs time and attention, and I believe Mrs. Sugden is in a better position to give her both.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You can't do that. You can't.
I'm thinking of your daughter, Mr. Sugden.
The pigs are perky. My belly's full. There's a bit extra in the dingle pot. And now... nectar.
I got in some bother over them tin cans.
Eh?
The coppers pulled me in and gave me an hard time. They really scared me, Dad.
Why weren't I told out?
They just got me mixed up with some armed robbery. It was 'cause I had me hood up and that.
They did what? Hang on. Was Hurricane out to do with this little mix-up and all?
No, it wasn't. I was on my own. Bad things just happen sometimes. You know that. Especially to me. Dad. Did you mean what you said at Uncle Shadrach's about loving me and that?
Of course I did.
I want to stay out of bother. I do. The coppers have got it in for me. I want to go and live in Ireland with my mum, Dad. But I don't want you to fetch me back like before.
Sam, you don't have to run away, lad. No one's going to hurt you here. Not as long as I'm around.
I'm going to go, Dad. I'm going to go tonight. I've made up my mind.
I can see that you have. I can see you mean it and all. By ex Sam. I'm going to miss you, son. Why don't you go and get Lisa to fix you up some sarnies and that? For your journey. Well, anyway, son. Best not be getting off too late, eh? Here. And you give us a ring when you get to Ireland. Let us know you haven't fallen off the ferry you're out.
Yeah, I will. Ta, Dad.
Made you these, they're your favourite. Sure your Mum would be pleased to see you.
I'll miss you all. Even you, Kane.
Aye. Take it easy, mate. Keep out of bother and that.
Yeah, you and all. See you, Emily.
I know. God bless Sam. Take care.
Sam? I'm right proud of you, son. And you know there'll always be home here for you, with us, don't you?
At least this time you had a chance to say what you wanted to, Zach.
Aye.
The thing is, Bob, I know this might come as a shock.
Oh, yes?
I hope I haven't got the wrong impression. Only, I reckon I've seen you looking at me. And, well, the feeling's mutual.
Beg your pardon?
And I'm sure you'd prefer a younger model, so how about it?
How about what?
Well, you and me. Forget Viv. We could have a good time together. Nothing serious, but,
What the hell do you think you're playing at? I'm not interested in you. I've never once given you encouragement. How dare you suggest that I have?
Right. Keep your hair on.
How could you do something like that? Making a pass at your own mother's boyfriend.
She ain't my mum. He just made a pass at me. He's just trying to get himself off the hook.
You lying toad!
Honest, Viv, he did.
I heard the whole thing, Kelly.
You evil little minx. And what would I look at him for?
I don't believe this is happening.
You're welcome to him.
Come on, let's go.
She is dead.
Where are you off to? Oh, are you going to curse your bladder when you find out what you've just missed?
I'm so sorry, Viv, but really, I didn't do anything.
I know that, Bob. I heard what went on, and that little cow's going to wish he'd never been born.
Oh, I'm not too late to get a pint of milk, am I?
We are closed.
Just because you've met a new bloke don't mean the rest of us don't exist, you know.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm no threat to you.
Oh, shut your mouth.
You've gone too far this time. I want you out of this house and never come back.
Stop overreacting.
You made a pass at him in full view of everyone.
Only because I want things to stay how they are.
Yes, well, the only thing that stays as it is you. You're a nasty piece of work, Kelly Windsor, and so help me God, I disown you.
You disown me. I have never met a more vicious cow in all my life. My dad's better off dead than being stuck with a mad old tart like you. Oh! Oh!
Now that's enough!
Stay out of this, you! Who do you think you are?
You pack your bags now and get out!
Don't worry, I'm going.
I think I'd better get off and
Oh, no, Bob, stay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We've got things to discuss. I mean, she's just making trouble. You and me have got to stick together. Bob, there's a home for you here. I want you to move in, live with me.
think there's a few things you need to sort out before you even start to think about asking anybody to live with you.
Well, please, we're meant to be together.
No. Your family need you. I'm sorry.
We're going.
Home. Look, maybe I'll go.
So Bob tried it on with you.
I didn't want to say anything before, but it's been making me feel uncomfortable ever since he showed up. Now he's trying to move in and all. I just can't take it anymore, Scott. I've had it.
So what are you going to do?
I'm leaving.
What, Mum's?
Nah, round here. I'm going to go back to London and stay with a mate till I decide what I want to do.
Kelly, do you know what you're saying?
I hate it here. And I hate the people. Apart from you.
You sure you didn't leave Bob on?
Don't you believe me? I don't have to go on my own, you know. You could come with me.
What, to London?
Well, why not? Be a new beginning for us. For the both of us together like it always should be.
No. No, I'm sorry, Kelly, but none of us need that. We're not meant to be together, you know that.
Go on, Scott.
No. No, I'm staying here. And you could too.
Nah. I'm off. I need to get on with my life. I just don't seem to be able to make things work for me around here.
All right. Well, if that's how you feel, then we're going to get packed. Where Mum's going?
I don't know and I don't care.
I suppose it's best she's not here. Kelly, where are you going to stay?
I've got mates. Stop worrying.
What are you going to do there?
What am I doing here? Collecting glasses in a dingy pub. I want to try and do something with my life.
You take care of yourself, eh?
What's going on?
I'm leaving.
What do you mean?
I'm going to London.
Well, how long for?
For good. Look, I'll call you and explain it to you later, but I don't want you to worry about me.
Well, whereabouts in London?
Look, I've rung a mate and I'm going to stay with her for a while. I'll be fine.
Are you really sure about this, Kelly?
I've got to do something, otherwise I'm going to hit 40 and still be miserable. You've got to try and change things for the better, ain't you?
Kelly, don't go.
Be happy for me, Donna, because I might just manage to sort myself out. I'll miss you both.
Kelly, you can't just go like this. What's going on? Shall we go and find Mum?
No, I reckon she sounds like she means it. Good luck to her.
So anyway, I was lying by the pool, beautiful hot sun beating down on me, Club Tropicana on the Walkman, and this great strapping Hulk come striding over to me and asked if I fancy joining for a few lengths. So I said, thank you, kind sir, but I haven't intended. I think someone's waiting to be served beneath. Oh, so sorry. I'm getting so carried away with my holiday stories. Do excuse me. What can I get you?
A pint, please.
Coming up.
So you just got back from Italy then?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I was going to say, I've not seen you behind the bar before.
Oh, you're a new customer? Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Bernice, the licensee.
We should do something.
Like what?
But it's not our place to. But this is our wrong, and where's Diane?
Say me again.
Yes. And, can I buy you a drink?
No, you're all right, thanks.
You You don't know who I am, then?
Oh, Bernice.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, no.
Alan?
This is all wrong.
Bernice, is your mother not here?
She's disappeared off the face of the earth.
Bernice.
You're my father, aren't you?
It's great to see you again. I can't tell you how good it is to see you, to be able to see you like this. You look tired. Big dark circles under those beautiful eyes.
I haven't slept too well the past couple of nights.
No, of course you haven't. Had a lot on your plate. Sit down, love. Yeah. Sit down. There you are. I've ordered some coffee. It's a bit of a dump, so it'll probably be instant. But, she seems friendly enough. That vicar of yours, he's the reason this all hit the fan. Well, he's the reason I'm here too, of course, but it's not caused any bother for the two of you.
No, no problems.
Good. I've waited all these years to know you, to see how you've turned out, who you are. I'm so proud of what you've become.
I remember this argument you had once, you and Mum, before you left. Mum said she knew you'd got a girl. A young girl. She was just a kid. I thought she meant you'd got another daughter. And when you left, at first I thought it was because you liked that other daughter better than me. Found out the truth later on, of course. When you never came to see me, I told myself that it was because you got some terrible illness and died. Sometimes I pretended you were still alive, but that you couldn't come to see me because you were doing missionary work in the jungle and you couldn't leave the poor people, you know, like a saint.
You should tell all that to Diane.
I'm not going to stay very long today. I just came really to ask you one thing.
Yeah.
After you left Mama and that other girl, did you... I mean, was there ever anyone else? Anyone important, I mean?
You mean, did I marry again?
Yeah, or
I married a woman called Maureen 20-odd years ago. A nice, sensible, steady sort of woman she was. Very different from your mother. I thought it might work out better, but it didn't last. I'm not very good at the old long-term relationships. I never told you straight away because you had too much on your plate. She's called Nicola, my other daughter. A sister, Bernice. You've got a sister.
Won't be long, Robert. Just popping over to the war pack. Victoria, what are you doing here?
There's no one at home.
Oh, sweetheart, come on, let's get you home. It's freezing.
Is everybody dead?
No. Mummy and Richie are probably asleep.
They're not.
Did you have a nightmare?
I just woke up.
Oh, come on, let's get you inside. Sarah? Richie? Sarah?
In the secret garden, Mary Lennox wakes up and all the grown-ups are dead.
It's only a book, Victoria.
I've rung your daddy, and as soon as he gets here, we'll get everything sorted out. Hmm?
Should I check in pub?
Right. What's going on?
Dad.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart. Where's Mummy?
I don't know.
Oh, no sign of Richie.
We were going to look in pub.
But I didn't want to leave her on her own, Jack.
I'll be back soon, I promise.
Dad?
Stay with your sister.
You irresponsible! There could have been a fire, she could have been run over, anything!
Calm down, Jack. Ooh, what are you talking
Victoria! Your 6-year-old daughter, the one you took away from me. Remember her?
Jack, sit down.
She's fine, isn't
she? She is not fine! I know you hate me! I know you want to destroy me and humiliate me! But I swear to God, Sarah, I could kill you.
Jack!
I could kill the pair of you.
That's far enough, Richie. I want to talk to Jack.
I'm not going to let you do this, Sarah.
If you care about me, if you care about my family, you'll go.
No.
Richie!
Sarah, if you want me to be an adult about this, then treat me like one. I've got rights in this relationship, Sarah. You owe it to me to hear me out.
I'm sorry. I owe you nothing.
Sarah!
Get off me!
No! If you try and talk to Jack, I'll tell him everything that we've done in bed, everything you've ever said about him. If you go through that door, Sarah, I swear to God, when I finish with him, he won't even want to spit on your grave. No, I didn't mean it. I just need you to talk to him. Just hear me out, please, then I'll go. I promise.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk.
Let's go back to the house, then.
No. No, we'll go to the barn.
I love you.
Yeah, so you said.
You love me, I know you do.
No, Richie. No, I don't love you anymore.
That's a lie, you're lying to me.
Richie, I've hurt you so much, but really, I should never have left Jack.
No.
Yes.
Tell me what to do, I'll do anything, please.
It's over, Richie.
Did you ever love me?
Yes. It's Jack.
You better go.
Are you crazy if he sees me here with you? Come on.
What?
Come on. When Jack's gone, you go home. I'm going to go and see Jack. Then I'll come home and I'll pack my things, but we'll talk, I promise. happening.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God! Ricky! Sarah, what's he doing? Oh, get somebody! Jack! Sarah, jump! Jack! Sarah, please jump! No! Jump! My God! Oh, Richie! Sarah, jump! I can't! Sarah, jump! Please! Dad? Dad!
Oh my God, there's someone in there.
I'll call 999. I don't know if someone's in there. What?
Robert! 999!
Look! Retreat! What have you done? What have you done? What? She's in there. Sarah's in there. Mom!
Sarah!
Mom! I'll get her out. No! No! Step off!
No, don't be stupid! Get the ambulance and the fire brigade, now!
Dad! Dad, no! No!
Emergency. Which service do you require? Hello? Emergency?
Where's Mum? Where is she? Dad! Dad, where is she? Where's Mum?
I'm sorry, Mum. Honest.
I know you are, love. And I'm sorry too. You know, flying off the handle like that. You know what I'm like.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Anyway, main thing is for you to get better. That is all that matters.
I really did love you, you know.
You did it, didn't you? You started that fire. I couldn't figure it out at first. I mean, why were you in there? It didn't make sense, but it does now.
Can we have somebody in here quick?
I didn't do it, Jack.
Don't you lie to me. What happened there? Did you get bored? Did you want to change?
Please! Can somebody help me?
Why did you do it? Well, you won't get away with it, you hear me? I'll see you dead first.
That's enough, Mr. Sugden. Calm down. I said that's enough.
I did it for the money. And I wanted to help you. You said you ain't got any. You said about the insurance and it'd be worth more. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to burn the barn. I got the can and I poured petrol all over it. And I set light to it. I didn't know she was in there. I didn't. She was my mum. I'd never had a mum. I won't hurt my mum. She's the reason I'm here. But I shouldn't be here though, should I? Bad luck. Ever since I've been to stay here, everything's just gone wrong. And now this.
killed my own mum. I'm bad. I've got bad blood in me. It's from my dad. I'm just a bad luck charm.
No! Where are your clothes?
What?
The clothes you were wearing. Where are they?
Why do we have to burn them?
They checked all my clothes. They might want to check yours.
Who?
The police.
What for?
Petrol. Traces of petrol.
Will it still be on them there?
I don't know. I'm not taking any chances.
I can't remember what socks I were wearing, pants and stuff.
Oh, get them all. All your underwear. We'll burn the lot.
What about my wellies?
Get them too. We'll burn the lot. There's nothing else, is there?
No.
Oh, run then. We'll get every trace of it off. They'll never know. They'll never be able to prove a thing. I'm not going to lose you too, Andy. I'm not going to lose you too.
We don't think it was a random arson attack, and we don't think Mr. Carter did it.
But you'll be pleased to know we do have a suspect with motive and opportunity.
Just get to the point, Inspector.
You were at your wit's end, weren't you? Your livelihood's going down the tubes, your kids' future. Maybe they'd end up with Sarah if you couldn't support them.
That's speculation. Have you got a question for my client?
You see her and Richie there. On your land, it's like they're flaunting it in your backyard. You decide enough's enough.
You've got this wrong.
You set fire to the barn. You're in a rage, you spill petrol on your clothes. You burn the gloves, you throw the gloves away.
No!
Stupid not to get rid of the gloves more carefully, but you're not a real criminal, we know that. You're just a man who's out of control.
Well, that's not what happened.
Then what did happen? We know you did it, Jack.
I loved her!
Of course you loved her. That's why you killed her.
I didn't kill her! Now what?
Jack Sugden, you are charged that you did, on Thursday, 16th November, at Emmerdale, murder Sarah Sugden, contrary to common law. You are further charged that on the same date, you did also attempt to murder Richard Carter at Emmerdale, contrary to Section 1, Criminal Attempts Act 1981, and common law.
What are you doing out here, Mr. Dingle?
Huh? Shh. I'm keeping a low profile.
I really don't think you should drink so much. I'm not against the consumption of alcohol in principle, but I think a wise man knows how to respect its potency. The liver is a very delicate organ.
Has anybody ever told you you're a fine, good-looking young man?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you'll do for me.
Mr. Dingle!
You can't be a winner all your life.
Let go!
What the hell do you think you're doing? Should we give him the eye? You're a disgrace to humanity, you are!
It's all right, Mr. Dingle. Your brother's had a few too many beers. It didn't mean anything.
I will not have you besmirched! I reckon you better make yourself scarce.
We don't want to spoil Kane's party.
Listen to her, she knows what she's saying. Yeah, okay. But you so much as breathe at a place, and I'll kick you into the middle of next month! All right, point taken.
Who's filched all the ale?
It's in a bucket by the back door.
Oh, it ain't.
So where's it all gone?
Well, let's think. Who's the selfish parasite round here?
Aye, I'm your pigging father. You want to learn some respect?
Don't make me laugh! Pathetic!
I know that lot, get there.
Get up.
Whoa! He's your father!
Scum!
See what I'm gonna put up with! You won't feel any better if you hit him!
I will.
Hello, boys.
Faith, me little darling.
Don't even think about it.
Mum? What are you doing here?
I've never missed a birthday yet. I'm surprised you didn't invite me formally.
Oh, well, you're here now.
Belle's out like a light.
Oh, she's not the only one.
I think I'll have an early night.
Me too.
I might as well turn in and all then.
Don't be daft. You talk to her, because in the morning I want at least one of them to leave with Kate.
Nice to meet you, Faye.
And you.
Night then.
Night. Looks like it's just you and me then, Zach. Do you know why I married him?
You got banged up, didn't you?
Lord knows how. There were no great shakes in the bed department. Unlike some.
Ah, well.
This has a familiar ring to it, doesn't it? You and me sitting here all cosy. Shadrach dribbling like a hairy baby.
Ah, when you're going back a few years.
You know, I still think of you.
Don't.
It's okay, I'm not going to pounce. But don't you ever wonder what would have happened if we'd taken things further?
Things went quite far enough, as I recall.
I don't regret it. It was the one real night of passion in the whole of my marriage.
Well, Shadrach's not that bad. Not if you make allowances.
Oh, made plenty of them. Lisa's nice. I like her. You're a lucky man, Zach Dingle.
I were. Till your son turned up on my doorstep. Him and Lisa don't exactly see eye to eye.
Well, they wouldn't. She's a woman. Kane's not good with women. He worships you, though.
And does he? Well, he's got a funny way of showing it. To tell you the truth, he is a flaming nightmare. Hanging about the place, doing nothing. And winding everybody up. And you never know when he's going to blow. I've got a family to take care of. Lisa, Belle, young Emily. Tell me, Faith, you're his mother. How the hell can I get shot of him?
I'm surprised you want to. I thought you were big on flesh and blood.
I am. That's why I reckon he should be with his father.
Maybe he already is.
You what?
Don't tell me you've not figured it out yet.
Figured what out?
Look, sorry, I should have told you this years ago. I thought you sort of knew.
Faith, what are you saying?
Still here, are they? What?
Are you telling me?
Valentine's Day, 1974. Is as much yours as mine, Zach.
Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. Now, if anyone here knows of a reason why Joseph and Patricia cannot be legally married, they should speak now. Who has the rings?
I do.
Joseph, I call upon these persons here present.
Lawful wedded husband.
It's my great pleasure now to declare you husband and wife. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tricia. I'll never forget this.
Not me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just wondering what Marlon was up to.
Another two bite the dust.
Can't see a wedding without thinking of my Malcolm.
I know. You just keep thinking of the time you said the words, don't you? And how she said them back.
And you imagine it's forever.
Not anymore, I don't. You coming for a drink?
No, I've got a date. Say my goodbyes for me, would you?
Yeah,
Fisher.
sure.
I am glad you were here.
Well, we did it.
We did.
Yeah, put it there, mate.
You know, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me at this moment than you two.
Oh, I'm just so pleased to be here. I'm dead proud of you. I want you and Ashley to live happily ever after.
We will, I promise.
Not thinking of making a run for it, are you?
Don't be silly.
Isn't she a picture? She could have made a bit more effort with the frock.
She doesn't have to. He's besotted by her. Listen, you two. Either shut up or clear up. You're not going to spoil my day.
Have you seen Marlon?
He's probably gone straight to pub. Oh, he'll be here soon, love. Don't fret. Shh. Oh, I wonder what he's just said to her. I dread to think. Have you no romance in yourself?
Shh. Please be seated. It's wonderful to see so many of you here on Christmas Day to celebrate the marriage of Ashley and Bernice. Let's begin by singing the first hymn on your order of service, a hymn which is a particular favourite of mine, and one which I'm sure you all know yourselves. O perfect love, all human thought transcending.
I, Ashley Michael Thomas, take you, Bernice Marie Blackstock, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death us do part, according to God's holy law, and this is my solemn vow.
Now, Bernice, will you repeat after me? I, Bernice Marie Blackstock, take you, Ashley Michael Thomas, to be my husband.
I, Bernice Marie Blackstock, take you, Ashley Michael Thomas, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish till death us do part, according to God's holy law, and this is my solemn vow.
To love and to cherish till death us do part, according to God's holy law, and this is my solemn vow.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Ashley and Bernice have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.